At one point in time in your life, to be successful, you have to jump. Jumping is the hardest thing for people to do, but you have to jump. If you never jump, you'll never be successful.
YouTube, it's your boy Panda back here with another video. Now in today's video, we are starting the Madden 27 franchise. And as y'all know, I am choosing the Arizona Cardinals, arguably one of the worst teams in the NFC, if not the worst team in the NFC. Now I understand the Cardinals are in one of the toughest divisions in the NFC West. But other than that, we're still pretty bad. You can see the rankings. We don't do a lot of great things, but we've been killing it in the draft. We've brought in players like Will Johnson, Walter Nolan, Marvin Harrison, who I still have belief in. I think he's going to have a really good third year amongst what everybody else says. I also think that the Cardinals are just going to do... They're going to be all, like, okay, but, like, I don't know. Watching the preseason game, everybody knows the Hall of Fame game. Carson Beck showed flashes in a game that not a lot of people are expecting. But he looked great. And we're going to get into creating the coach. We are going to be going with Eugene Dangus to pay homage to Mr. Gene Dangus, a.k.a. Bengal. One of the greatest coaches of all time on NFL and college. Now we are here. Preseason week 1. Now, unlike a lot of people who do franchise series, are going to do a lot of like do some preseason. I'm not going to because I just don't like the preseason. I think it is very important. Maybe next year when we bring in some rookies that I like we bring in, I definitely will probably do some preseason. I've just always been a fan of just getting right into the regular season. Per play recovery, we're going to turn these up just a little bit. The wear and tear this year is just awful. Obviously, these are going to change throughout the season. I probably won't do any of this. I'll probably give you like an end of season update just to show you what it is. And the sliders are probably going to have to change. But as you can see, we are playing on all Madden simulation. I would do competitive, but I don't think that's like really a franchise type of thing. Now, getting to the roster. You know, there's a lot of bright spots on the team, especially with one of the best tight ends in the league in Trey McBride. I found a clip of me a few years ago reacting to Trey McBride's draft class, and I called him awful. So, there's that. Now, Jeremiah Love is going to be the starting quarterback. We picked him 4th overall and paid him pretty much the most money I've ever seen a running back get off the draft. Now, we did pick up Chase Pasantis. Carson Beck and Chase Pasantis looked incredible. So did Reggie Virgil, and so did Jalen Brooks. But hey, Michael Wilson, wide receiver 1. Unfortunately, well, I guess not really fortunately, or unfortunately, but Marvin Harrison Jr., Kyler Murray had the best interest for Marvin Harrison. Jacoby Brissett, unfortunately, not the greatest starter of all time. But, you know, he came in last year and got it done. And that's really kind of all I can say about that. Are we going to give a shot to Carson Beck? Maybe. It just really depends. I will be looking to trade for a player or two, maybe. I'm going to do something really quickly. I'm going to add Trey Benson and James Conner to the trade block. James Conner, it really hurts to say that, but I don't think I'm going to get anything for him. But, you know, he has been a very big legend for us. Kind of helped us break into the 2021 playoffs. Unfortunately, didn't do anything because Kyler Murray dropped back and threw, I believe, a pick 6 to the LA Rams. But hey, anyway, Jeremiah Love and Chase Bisontis. Chase Bisontis looks great in his plays in preseason. Carson Beck did too. Jeremiah Love, haven't seen him, but his practice highlights have been something, and he was outstanding at Notre Dame. Brought in Isaac Salamal. Pretty good guard addition. Only brought him on like a 2-year. Cardinals, again, did absolutely nothing in free agency. On the defensive side of the ball, our strongest position is obviously defensive line, which is crazy to say considering our defensive line was like one of the worst. But Walter Nolan, outstanding, probably going to be one of the better interior defensive lines in the NFL. Josh Sweat, we brought him in from the Eagles for the Jonathan Gannon era. Clearly that didn't work, but I think Josh Sweat can give us really good season. Zaven Collins has been solid. He's shown spurts of flashes, which is something you kind of want to see in your starting edge. Garrett Williams out of Syracuse has been awesome. Will Johnson from Michigan has been awesome. Really 2 stars that we've drafted over the past couple years that we've done pretty well. Dorian Taylor Dimerson, I think his nickname's the Rabbit. He's also been very good in the plays that he's had. Buda Baker, the legend Cardinal out of Washington. He's been here for a long time. If we're not doing anything by the deadline, I do want to trade Buda to maybe a playoff contender. I don't really know what his contract's looking like. Okay, so he's got like a 2-year deal left. Okay. Well, we might not trade him. We might keep him. Because he'll probably just retire. He's like 32, 33. Sean Murphy Bunting, he's chill, I guess. We're going to add him to the trade block. Now, I know the trade blocks, like the trades that get recommended, are awful. I think Keitrell Clark. I actually think Max Melton's going to start. Max Melton being 5'11" out of Rutgers, 93 speed, 73 zone, 73 man. Keitrell Clark out of Louisville. I mean, they're about the same speed. But yeah, Sean Murphy Bunting will be added to the trade block. I just can't see a world where he even starts. Chad Ryland, stud. Obviously, I will be changing the depth chart around. But yeah, I have turned off injuries for the preseason because I don't want anybody to get hurt. If you don't like that, you don't like that. Like, it is what it is. We're going to sim to the regular season. Before we do that, we're going to actually fire our offensive coordinator. We're going to view available staff, and we're going to do something big brain, and we're just going to bring in Mike LaFleur. I know. That's crazy. Well, just like that, the preseason's over. I know. Shock. I don't really... We're going to be doing some auto-generated players offers coming in for Sean Murphy Bunting. Chop Robertson. That's just not going to happen. Derrick Henry gets brought back on an extension. I do like the Trey Benson. I don't know why I would trade a running back for a running back. Kind of offers are kind of garbage. Build the board. Manage scouts. Again, I'm not the greatest at choosing my scouts, but I do know how to draft. I've played a couple offline modes, even stream some on twitch.tv/PangoroNexus, link in the description as always. But yeah, I'm going to set up the scouts and we are going to get into week number 1. We're here in Los Angeles, well, more like Inglewood, California, in the beautiful SoFi Stadiums, taking on the Chargers. Now, this team last year under Mr. Harbaugh was very good. Bounce back. First season as the NFL. Last season, the Cardinals were 3-14. That was us. Mr. Jim, number 7th, as an NFL coach. Spent most of his time, I believe, with the 49ers. and then went to Michigan. That's right. Yeah, we are going to be playing the full game. We are ready to go here in Inglewood. Jacoby Brissett is the starter. I'm not liking the idea of a play action. I've seen too many bad things about that. We're going to move the run to the left. We're going to run the ball. Jeremiah Love starting out pretty good for his first touch in the NFL. Down the sideline. Touchdown. Jeremiah Love. That's the stuff that he could do at Notre Dame. What a start for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Ticket number 4 overall. All right. We are Jag Gibbons. Mac Wilson, one of the underrated linebackers in the league, in my opinion. He's shown really good flashes and been pretty incredible, to be honest. Justin Herbert, tight end in motion. Sack! Zaven Collins. What a play. I think the only draft pick the Cardinals haven't hit on in a minute is Isaiah Simmons, and obviously good defense. 4th and 7. The Chargers are going to punt. No way we can start better than what we did on the last play. So there is that. I'm going to flip the run again. Or can we? Jeremiah Love, 2 rushes for 104 yards. What a run. This Cardinals team's not bad. And I don't know how many games I'm going to lose, but trying to throw on the run to hit Michael Wilson. Throw out of a sack. Our right tackle has always been our problem. We did draft Paris Johnson Jr. with a very high pick. Hitting Michael Wilson. And I cannot make the throw. That's very unfortunate. We are on the 44. I'm going to go for it, because that's what we do. We're going to run the ball. And a good idea that I did that. Jeremiah Love, 3 for 123. Although, now that I think about it, I believe that was the Chargers' problem in real life, stopping the run. I could be very wrong about that. We're going to run the ball off with Tyler Algier, the free agent we brought in from Atlanta. Michael Wilson on and out. Bourne on and out. Marvin Harrison wide open. Now, luckily in Madden, I can control whether he catches the ball or not. But I think his hands are going to be fine. He showed flashes in college that he was like one of the best, potentially one of the best. Trey McBride beating Derwin James in the man coverage. Jacoby Brissett hits him in stride. Touchdown, Michael Wilson. Yellowed the throw, but he caught it anyway. I'm not going to run Tampa 2. That's insane. Good tackles. Way to fill in the gaps there. Omarion Hampton, I think, is going to be really good. We're going to stay on Mac Wilson here. Big hit stick. Mac, fill in the gap. Wilders tight end in motion. That's a sack. Josh Sweat. A sack on the play. We're playing incredible. How the punting. Jeremiah Love gets a gain of 8 yards. I mean, we're going to be run heavy. Running back is by far our best position, other than maybe wide receiver. We've got 2 star-studded wide receivers. Both of them can be wide receiver 1s. And we're going to skip the first quarter animation there, end of it. And the ball off to Jay Love again, hitting the gap. And that's another, like, 15-yard run. Kendrick Bourne on the whip route. Gain of about 8. Ball on the 38. Marvin cannot come down with it. Manned up with Derwin James, and we're going to punt the football. Will Johnson on the tackle. Had an incredible rookie year. And it's just getting better and better. I really don't like Tampa, but I kind of don't have a... Good tackles. Big hit stick on the tight end. Herbert dropping back. Ladd McConkey drops it. Zayvon Collins with a nice tackle, and it looks like they're going to kick a field goal. Dicker the kicker. Cameron Dicker. Setting up. And he misses the field goal. He doinks the field goal. What? Okay. That's not really what I was expecting. But, Jeremiah Love off to the races. Derwin James can't tackle him, and Jeremiah Love, touchdown. Jeremiah Love making it look easy on the Chargers' defensive run game. And the Cardinals are going to take a 21-0 lead here at the brink of halftime. David Njoku in motion. Buda Baker seeing that. Ladd McConkey gets hit in stride, and that'll be a first down. Mack Wilson dropping back into coverage. And the Chargers are moving the ball pretty effectively here. Well, that's unfortunate. First and goal on the 5. Omari and Hampton out in motion. And Ladd McConkey's wide open. Touchdown. I mean, just about as open as you can get on man coverage. We tried to blitz him. You're going to call a timeout on 3rd and 11 and then play, like, prevent defense. We're going to hand the ball off. Jeremiah Love, weaving through traffic, gets another first down. He's got an incredible stat line. And that'll be halftime. Cardinals lead 21-7, coming out in shocking form here in week number 1. Bears beat the Panthers 51-21. Rams beat the 49ers 27-20, and the Seahawks beat the Patriots. They made me play the moments coming out of half, or play the offensive only moments. So they got the ball at half, and they scored. I don't really have any other words. Jeremiah Love finally stopped. I'm going to custom play options. Oh, no. Well, that's just embarrassing. I can't lie. That is on me. We're going to run the ball again because it's been our success this year. 10 for 242. Hitting Trey McBride wide open on the drag route. Trucking his way, actually getting hit sticked by Derwin James, but he'll get to the first down marker and a little bit more. Jacoby Brissett making an adjustment at the line, handing the ball off to Love. Brissett breaking the huddle, handing the ball off to Jay Love. Jay Love jump cutting to the outside, trying to get another touchdown. Doesn't quite work. I'm going to put Marvin Harrison on a post route there. Kendrick Bourne wide open off of the man coverage on the 3-yard line. We're going to hand the ball off. And Tier Tart once again sheds Isaac Samalu. We're going to take our 3. Ladd McConkey in motion. It's a play fake. Hitting Ladd. A big hit stick by Will. Let's change to cover 3 again. Herbert and the Chargers. No huddle to the line. Play action fake. Oh, he was throwing might away, but gets hit as he's throwing it. Oh, it was intended, so I would have had maybe a user. Herbert. Gadsden in motion. Now he's going back, sprinting to the flat. Will Johnson with a tackle, and that'll be the 2-minute warning. Justin Herbert under center. Keenan Allen in motion. Justin Herbert hit as he was thrown, trying to dive, and Quentin Johnson is in the end zone. I'm not going to be a user on one of these players because I don't want to do that. Reggie Virgil catches it. Oh, I saw so much green grass ahead. And that'll be the ball game. 31-28 here is your final in Inglewood, California, and SoFi Stadium. Well, we have some offers coming in for our players. Garrett Williams. He is selfless. He is 25. He does have a contract. His bonus is moderate. He's selfless, approachable, transparent, team first, and accountable. We'll submit that contract. Sitting down today, wanting to make this home. Guaranteed money just needs to cover the basics for my family. That's fine. We'll do +8 bonus -4 in salary. Total value is something I want in dial here. We're going to increase the salary and add a year. Total 20 million. 5 years is really nice. Pushback, trim bonus 5%. Nah. We're going to increase base salary. This is where I want to be, and we're signing Garrett Williams to a 5-year contract. Ezekiel Dorsey, Brian Briggs, Ben Gonzalez, Andy Cordell, Cliff McDonald, and Alan Godfrey. A lot of good quarterbacks here in the top 10. But we are going to go, and we are going to play we are here in Glendale, Arizona, here in State Farm Stadium. We've got the horn. Protect the nest. Jacoby Brissett hyping up the guys. Coming off of a huge victory nobody expected last week versus the Chargers. And we're going to take on the Seattle Seahawks in week number 2. Thought he could be something great, and shocker, he was pretty good. Jacoby Brissett handing the ball off to Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love breaking off of a tackle. Nick Iamwari coming down with a tackle. Jeremiah Love, 8-yard run. What a play to start the game. Again, I don't really like running play action, because in my experiences, play action's been awful. Trey McBride in motion. Michael Wilson, jump pass. Really awful throw by Jacoby. Jack Charbonnet motioning out of the backfield. Mac Wilson with a big hit. It's very interesting to see if Charbonnet and Jadarian Price, the other Notre Dame running back, are going to split carries. I would imagine so. Big stop, Walter Nolan. Sam Darnold. Running the ball off. Josh Sweat with a big tackle for loss. It worked last week. Why won't it work this week? Hand the ball off to Jeremiah Love. But nonetheless, we are going to... That's good coverage, and we're going to punt the ball. Well, after 2 4-and-outs by both offenses, the Seahawks take the field again. Garrett Williams stopping it from making any more momentum. Garrett Williams on the wrap up, the new contract man for the Cardinals. I don't like the idea of my star edge rusher. Mac Wilson gets blocked, and Zach Charbonnet is up for a big run, and it'll be first down on the 40. He got me on the play fake. Good defense, Buddha. Buddha Baker is not on the field for this play. Mac Wilson dropping back. Again, I just don't like the idea of dropping my edge rushers into coverage. Buddha Baker with a nice tackle on Jadarian Price. That's not what we wanted. We're going to fill the gap with Jack Gibbons. Jackson Smith in motion, stopping right in front of the running back. And just great blocking, and Jack Charbonnet's into the end zone. We are back here on offense. We're going to run the ball with Jeremiah Love. He's going all the way. Touchdown! Jeremiah Love goes fishing for a first for his third touchdown of the season. Sam Darnold. Elijah Arroyo in motion. A.J. Barner, I think, was correct there. We're going to drop some cover 3 knowledge. Buddha Baker with a big hit. Really like cover 3 here. Jack Gibbons dropping back. Wow, he's just wide open, and we are doing arm tackles. And that is a touchdown. Raheed Shaheed. Coming out. Handing the ball off to Jeremiah Love. Elijah Froholt. What is he running upfield for? He was wide open. Trey, what are you doing? Not have that happen. Sack, Zaven Collins. Second sack of the season. Let them gain all their... Wow, he just got wide open. I mean, Jackson Smith was just wide open. And just like that, they are in Arizona Cardinal territory. Josh Sweat with a nice tackle. Way to close off that. And they're running the ball there, and that's a good tackle. We're going to call a timeout. I don't see them going for it. They will kick a field goal. And we'll have the ball back with 1:30 left. Trying to put some points on the board before the end of the first half. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, that is incredible. Is that Damone Clark? Bud Clark. You're going to be back out here on the defense. Good open field tackle, Isaiah Adams. Good defense. Isaiah Oliver again. Well, they're going to take the lead. They're running a very bad defense, so we're going to run the ball here. We get the blocks that we need. Jeremiah Love going all the way. Touchdown! Before the halftime even starts, the miracle in Arizona. What a run. What a play call. That's why you never run prevent defense. But here is the halftime report. Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tennessee Titans. Are the Eagles going to be good without A.J. Brown? Is Devontae Smith going to be able to step up and be that wide receiver? And some would say maybe. Jalen Hurts firing to a defensive back. Never mind. Touchdown. Marquise Hollywood Brown, the newest Eagle. Jalen Hurts, 25 for 38, 230, and a touchdown. Not bad. 28-3 was your final in Tennessee. Buffalo versus the Lions. Handing the ball off to the speedy. Who is that? Jared Goff. Final score 28-21. And the Bills take this one home. And your week 2 impact player is Shedeur Sanders. Kind of surprising. wearing number 23. I don't know why in a lot of these saves Shedeur changes his number, but what a career game for him. 22 for 37, 381 and 4 touchdowns. Shedeur Sanders beats the Buccaneers 45-19. Packers beat the Jets. England beats the Patriots. Anybody in our division? The 49ers are in halftime with the Dolphins 24-21. But anyway, we are here. Sam Darnold, play action. Almost got me. Intercepted, Josh Sweat! Dropped back in coverage, which you usually don't see, but Sam Darnold looking like Sam Darnold, throwing a pick to the other team. That is a very clutch way to come out of the half. We're going to hand the ball off to Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love bouncing off a tackler. Something was going to happen there. Michael Wilson on the out route. A block, Elijah Higgins. And we're going to put an out route on Trey McBride. He's wide open. Jacoby Brissett hits him, and Trey McBride's first touchdown of the season. Maybe instead of Zach Charbonnet from last year, Jadarian Price gets the touchdowns at the 1 yard line. Okay, what was that movement? That was some of the most unreal movement I've ever seen in my life, dude. Just wiggles. I mean, hey, whatever. They're in the 31 yard line. Handing the ball off. No, they're not. Play action. Hit stick! Walter Nolan picks up the ball. He's going down the sideline. The 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. And the big man jumps and catches the ball in the end zone. Or why he would try to take that hit. You would think he was trying to slide, but he got popped. Good tackles, Garrett Williams. Zach Charbonnet with a 2 yard run on the play. Coming back out in the single back. Okay, what is that? Elijah Arroyo just swerved. Bro, what is that? Touchdown, Elijah Arroyo and the Seahawks. But hey, you'll have that. Handing the ball off to Jay Love. Taking a hit stick from Julian Love. No, Nicky Amori. And bouncing off of it. It gets about a 8 yard gain. Dropping back. Marvin Harrison on the drag route, catching the ball. That's usually the method of madness. Marvin Harrison beats the man-to-man coverage on the linebacker. Jukes inside. Gets a good catch down to the 25 yard line, and the Cardinals offense is moving. Rolling out. Trey McBride with a clutch block. Run at it, Marvin Harrison's route. Trey McBride in the flat. Gets it to him a little bit late, but he still gets about 4 yards on the play. I mean, your best player is Trey McBride. Why not hit him here? Jacoby Brissett puts a seam right on it after the throw on the run. 3rd and 8. We'll be running some man coverage here. Andrew Wingard. Just a mismatch, really. This is why you don't really run man coverage a lot. Because of plays like that, it's just, you're just set up for the speed of the other opponent. He was running the ball. That looked like a play action. 2nd and inches, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. 35-28 is your score here. 3 or 4 year man out of, I want to say Florida. I know he's out of Chicago. Mac Wilson with a big hit. Jackson in motion. It's a run. It's a little pass play out of the back of the field. Cody Simons with a big hit on Zach Charbonnet. And they're coming out, and it's 3rd and goal on the 2-yard line. Jadarian Price jumping into the end zone. Going untouched. And that is a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. He's got some sure hands. Kendrick Bourne hitting stride, and we do not get the first down. I'd want to go for it, but we're on the 30, so I can't really do that. Good play by Andrew Billings there. Not really understanding. What a play by Zaven Collins. That is very, very big play. Now we just need to stop. Intercepted by Buddha. Apologies for the terrible camera. He breaks the tackle. The user. Buddha Baker, the user on the play. I saw Jackson Smith opening, and I decided to fall back and grab the interception. Sam Darnold doing Sam Darnold things. They've got a lot more yards than we do. Hut. High ball. Trey McBride catches it. Number 3. Buddha Baker is in the zone. Big hit stick from Buddha Baker. Raheed Shaheed does not look to be feeling it. And that is the 2-minute warning. Can the Cardinals come in here and upset the Seattle Seahawks here in week number 2? You would hope so. Buddha Baker playing that spy coverage. Jack Gibbons. Zach Charbonnet motions back to the backfield. Okay, he ran that route very vertically. It's usually supposed to be an out and then like a curve. He ran a vert. I have to go into the depth chart and change Will Johnson to DB1 so that he can be guarding Jackson Smith. Intercept! I thought it was going to be simpler than that. Oh! I would have had another one! I clicked Y. Didn't give it to me, but Buddha Baker did get the drop there. Sam Darnold throwing it into some scary pressure. Jackson Smith getting down inside the 14-yard line. I'm kind of surprised they're not no huddling here, but I guess they're confident in their offense. On the 2-yard line. Good defense, Will. Andrew Weingard with a tackle in the open field. Fourth on the 4, 3rd and goal. You would expect some of their best drawn up plays right here. And Cooper Kupp, what a play design. Will Johnson was nowhere to be found, and Sam Darnold could not hit the slant. 4th and goal. A stop here, and the Cardinals win the game. Intercepted by Buddha Baker! What a play, what a read, and Buddha Baker basically seals the game. That is going to be your ball game, 42-35. Sam Darnold just had too many mistakes, and the Cardinals capitalize. And we're going to walk out of here with a victory, 2-0 to start the season against two very tough opponents. Both one's a Super Bowl champion and one is a playoff contender now that they've got a new head coach. And that'll be that. Next week, we do take on the 49ers. That'll be interesting as always. Ooh, we've got some contract decisions here. Will Froholt. I would like to bring him back. Unfortunately, he is 30 years old. It's depending on what he's asking for. But hey, we are in week number 3. after an incredible start to the season, beating the Chargers based on no run defense and beating the Seattle Seahawks, with Sam Darnold being, well, what Sam Darnold was before he joined the Seahawks. And he had 3 turnovers, I think 4 total turnovers. I'm going to look at the numbers for Froholt. I don't know about him, though. A 2-year deal's not bad. He is grounded and principled and disciplined, but I'm going to back out of this because we've got him for 30 years. 30 years. Wow. He's 30 years old, and, you know, we don't know if he's going to regress this season or if he's going to get better. But we are going into Levi Stadium. Well, first we got to go to the weekly training. We're going to confirm loadout. This is what I do for every one of them. I rest the players. I don't want to get hit with wear and tear. My players are going to, like, some of the players I want to, you know, scouting, regional. Okay, we are going to click defensive tackle for this one. Edge rusher for this. We need to improve our pass rush defense. And that's kind of what it is. Now, is the national scout going to be QB? It is. So this one can be wide receiver. Not saying that I need a wide receiver, but I wouldn't hate bringing in another wide receiver. Kendrick Bourne's not going to be a third wide receiver. And if we don't think Michael Wilson or Marvin Harrison are the answer, or we get a trade deal come in that's too incredible to pass up, we're obviously probably going to take it. Now we are headed off to Levi Stadium. Can the Arizona Cardinals keep on their winning streak with new head coach Eugene Dangus, offensive coordinator Matt LaFleur? They decided to let him go, and then they brought him right back as an offensive coordinator. We're hoping to see a lot here. We are in the rivalry uniforms. Touchdowns. We're going to run the ball here to start off the game, doing what we do so well. And Jeremiah Love's first touch gets 12 yards. He's been incredible so far in this season. So was Trey McBride. Marvin Harrison goes up for a tough grab. Double coverage. Does not come down with it. I didn't think that wide receiver would just stick with that dude for so long. He did. Trying to run the ball again. And we're going to punt the ball. Brock Purdy and the 49ers offense comes out on the field looking to get a win this season. 49ers, one of the teams you are not expecting to do badly. And CMC gets a handoff up the middle for 28 yards. Brock Purdy, under center, like he's been most of this drive. Tight end in motion. I have no idea who that is. Good stuff, Josh. You don't usually like to see Josh sweat out in coverage, but he can do that from time to time. They get to about 4th and 2, and they're going to settle for a field goal. I'm not one for blocking kicks unless we have to. It might be a close game. We might lose by 100. Very Bijan Robertson-esque run, seeing a minus turn into a positive run there for Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love gets the handoff again. He jukes another defender out of his shoes. And he'll get another nice gain of a run there. Jeremiah closing out on 500 rushing yards in 3 games. We're going to pass the ball here because my running back's about to die. I don't know why we didn't sub in somebody. We've got running backs on the depth chart. Not getting a lot of options here to throw. We also don't have time to throw the ball. Well, tried to put them inside the 5-yard line. Didn't work. Sack! Walter Nolan III with his first sack of the season, I believe. Again, I did accidentally sim some of the game on the week number 1. So, I just got PI. Zaven Collins probably with another sack, but it's not going to matter because George Kittle stopped in front of me, so I could not roll out and guard the other defenders. So it'll be 1st and 10. Penalties hurt us in the long run. I tried to read the route. I just was a little bit too late on it. He's pump faking Kyle Juszczyk in the backfield with Purdy. He's just wide open. Mike Evans jukes us out of our shoes. And Garrett Wilson gets over there to make the tackle. Another running play, it would seem, and Mac Wilson is there saying no, 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 Dikembe Mutombo. With the play, Mac Wilson sniffing out the run, stopping him in the backfield. 3rd and 12 on the 46. I was too inside, and Christian Kirk, the former Cardinal, is going to score a touchdown. You hate to see that. We're struggling a lot. Defense cannot stop the Niners, but we got to stick with what works, and the run game has worked for us so far. Jeremiah Love finds a seam, and he takes that seam, and he's going all the way. Touchdown, Jeremiah Love. I should probably kick it in the zone so that they don't get a guaranteed 35 every time, but you live and you learn. Motioning the tight end over. It's not a handoff to Mac Wilson. Was about to light him up like he did last week versus the Seahawks. Sam Darnold thought he could take it. He could not. They hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. Nice tackles there by Garrett Williams and Mac. We're going to pinch our D-line here. I'm going to move back just a little bit. And we made the right read. Taken down. And he fumbles. Andrew Billings. That's not Andrew Billings. Yes, it is. Going down inside the 15-yard line. Christian McCaffrey puts the ball on the turf. Unexpected. And the officials are going to review it. I mean, it's very hard to tell. No, he's down. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to get a field goal. Unfortunate. Oh, they're going to go for it. Okay. I guess that's smart to do when you're on the 40 of your opponents. Intercepted! Andrew Weingard! What a play! The thing that won us last week's game. Turnover. Interception. I don't know how I caught it. I timed the pass very badly. We're going to roll out to the right here. We're going to tell Trey McBride to go up and get us a block, and we're going to run out of the 1st down. That we can't pass the ball either way. I just don't understand how we're going to win a lot of games or potentially make it into the wild card. But we're going to punt the ball. I just can't do cover 2. Cover 2 is such a bad formation, it's not even funny. Intercepted! Garrett Williams! I don't know who he thought he saw wide open, but he didn't have nothing. Throwing to not anything open. We get the ball back. We're going to hopefully try to do something with it. I mean, pocket collapses insanely quickly. I don't understand how. Kendrick Bourne, the reunion with his whole team. We're going to no huddle here. We're going to pick flood drive here. Reads are going RBXA. Turn around, catch the ball. He didn't catch the ball. We should be able to kick a field goal here. 54 yards is tough. If I'm running the ball, I'm definitely not running the ball. Change the defense. 4 down linemen. It's a 5 down set and a 6 block. We should have this. Jeremiah Love gets the ball. Stiff arming opponents. Staying on his feet inside the 20-yard line. We're going to call our first timeout. We might have to change the playbook. I like to pass the ball. Throwing it up for Trey McBride, and he catches it because why? He's the best tight end in football. That's why he catches it. Trey McBride, number 4 on the season. Again, our pass rush seems to be non-existent. 16 seconds. Brock Purdy dropping back. Intercepted! Jack Gibbons going down the sideline. Is this going to be a pick six? Jack Gibbons, pick six! Just like last week, they're throwing very bad passes. We will win football games if they throw turnovers. We're going to kick a field goal. They've got 3 turnovers. You're not going to win a game like that. We are going to dominate. We might even make the wild card this season if teams continue to make mistakes. It's very hard for a team. Dang, I smacked that pole. But it's very hard for them to essentially get anything done. I green the catch. Didn't give it to me. But that's going to be halftime. 21-10. 3 turnovers for your 49ers. I thought at the beginning of this it was going to be a tough battle on offense, and so far it has proved to be so. But, you know, you kind of have to give what you kind of have to give. And the 49ers are struggling on O. Anyway, going to the AFC North. The Bengals versus the Steelers. If I had to guess on playbooks, I'm betting the Bengals win this game. Okay, never mind. Okay. Who is 17? Is that Rico Dowdle? Doesn't matter. Steelers win 34-17. What a crazy run. That was Jeremiah Love-esque. Oh, that was their wide receiver? Jermaine Bernard, the rookie out of Bama? Chargers, Bills. Chargers, Herbert looking back, firing out to his flat. I don't know who that is. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Oh, he air trucks, breaks another tackle. The Chargers win 27-6. And dude's out of energy. After a play like that, I can imagine. Oh, it's David Njoku. Okay. I know who that is. I lied. They're in the I form. No running. Good tackle, Mac. Number 3 on the game. We're going to shift our D-line. We're going to pinch our D-line and pinch our linebackers. Good tackle, Mac. Joe Mixon's on the Niners. Is that in real life or is that in free agent? It's kind of a decent fit if he's not like cooked injury-wise. Mike Evans wide open on the drag route there. I'm going to man Andrew Weingard on Mike Evans in case this is an RPO. It's not going to be, though. It's not going to matter, though. Joe Mixon walks into the end zone untouched, and they're going to go for 2. Didn't really work out for the Broncos. I don't think. I don't remember, though. Jeremiah Love gets the ball, gets another 10-yard game. Jeremiah Love is going to have an insane season. With that being said, though, I will be tuning the sliders by the end of next season. I will also be streaming the off-season. I will be streaming the off-season, the draft, free agency, all of that, and before the start of next season, and training camp on Twitch. Twitch.tv/PangoroNexus, or in the bio, or in the description, I should say. So, check that out if you want to. But, that's when we will adjust sliders and do all that. So, if you have any ideas or thoughts or, you know, how you want to do it, you can let me know. Again, I hate play action. I just feel like we don't have enough time to throw the routes that we should. Michael Wilson, not having a lot of catches this season, but I understand he was getting hit, but like I felt like I threw that pretty quickly. Can we bring in a different running back, dude? Jeremiah Love can't breathe. Marvin Harrison trying to make something out of nothing there. We will settle for a field goal. I'm almost curious because we haven't seen him since he fumbled the ball. George Kittle motion out to the right. I mean, Mack Wilson is so underrated in real life, but he is so unbelievably slow in this game. Oh my goodness. Linebacker and safety. O-line. O-line can always get better. Jack Gibbons makes Kyle Juszczyk drop the ball. We're running a cover 3 here. They look like they're going to be passing. I was correct. And Juan Jennings is wide open. Tough to tough, man. I mean, when you have a cover 3 like that, slants are going to be the thing that kind of wins you right there. Unless the linebacker gets out there in time. Wasn't the case. But anyway, start of the fourth quarter. Kind of a useless play. I wasn't really moved by it. Again, I hate cover 2. It is awful. We're going to move to cover 4 drops. And it's an RPO. Fumble! Buda Baker with a head stick on Mixon. And he coughs up the football. That's their 4th turnover of the game. Jeremiah Love bouncing off tackles. 9-yard gain on the play. We're going to try a play action, even though I shouldn't. Again, I really shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. He caught the ball, 3rd and 1. Jacoby Brissett seeing nobody open, sliding for the first down. Almost gets taken out, but slides on the inch line. We're going to hand the ball off to J. Love. J. Love jump cuts, lands on the first down marker, and we'll get the first down. We just need a few more first downs, and we could low-key get up out of this game. I got to green that, I guess. I mean, I throw a high ball thinking the DBs wouldn't turn around and run to exactly who's getting the ball there, but we're going to block J. Love here. Marvin Harrison. I don't know why his green meter was so small. There's no way Fred was going to make that play. Unless he was, and I'm just very bad at... I mean, you've got to be kidding me. An out-of-throw sack? Oh, brother. Not even an out-of-throw sack. A throwaway that bounces up. He's boxing the pylon there? What is that? I mean, I don't know what to do. Nick Bosa is absolutely dominating my right guard, who's probably the worst lineman on our worst part of the line. On the move, Jacoby Brissett. What a ball. We're going to no huddle if we can. We're going to sprint out there. I wasn't really sure if they got 2 feet down, but we're going to hike. We're going to get the ball off. Jeremiah Love powers through. 2-minute warning. 24-25. We need to put points on the board. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we want to lose, we want to lose. But I don't like losing, so. What is that bad throw? We're going to kick a field goal, and we're just going to prey on our team with low time remaining. Zaven Collins lights up Brock Purdy, and he somehow eats it. Almost takes that one to the face. Dodges out of the way. I'm going to call a timeout here. It would seem they're in the spot to score. We're going to come out in some cover 3 look. To me, kind of looks like match. Quick throw out to Jawan Jennings. Buda Baker breaks it up. Deshaun Stribling, the rookie. Brock Purdy under center, like we've seen for a lot of the game. Almost looks like he jumped. Good hit by Jack Gibbons there. 3rd and 5. 49ers did call a timeout. I'm not really sure why. I tried to dive and hit him so he dropped the ball, and he doesn't do that. We've got 43 seconds left, unless we block the kick. Jacoby, I need accuracies here. They're just in the run on me defense. We've seen where that gets teams before. We're going to take a timeout. We only need to get into field goal range. We really don't have to score. They're no longer in the run on me defense. Hiking the ball. I hit the wrong icon. I mean, if Nick Bosa, I'm not going to act like he's not great in real life, but if he was this good, dude would win a unanimous. Oh, Gardner Minshew's in the game. That can only mean great things. Gardner Minshew gets it off. I mean, this is atrocious, bro. We don't have any time. Nick Bosa insta-sheds almost every single time. Trey McBride catches it. Gonna call a timeout. We've got one shot here. We need to hit either out of bounds or a quick out. I'm hoping the quick out works. And we're not going to be able to get that quick out. We're going to look out for the 56-yard field goal. They're going to ice us. This meter's going to go by pretty fast. So we've got one shot. Lines it up almost perfectly. The field goal kick is up, and the field goal kick is good. And the Arizona Cardinals take the lead with 6 seconds left on the clock. We're going to... I wanted to do something else, not deep kick. That was kind of... Oh, never mind. That was a good... Never mind. Good call by me. Good call by me. Clock is going to run off here. Hey, we want to... That's the ball game. There's no time on the clock. They can't spot the ball, and the Arizona Cardinals win 30-28, 3-0. You know, it is what it is. Next week, we will be taking on the Giants. We'll be taking on the Giants, the Lions, and the Rams. We've got a tough couple of... We've got a lot of contracts to look forward to. We're going to have to sign Michael Wilson up for a couple of years. Maybe Froholt. Baker might be traded. I don't know why they're trying to up forward so many contracts. We've got a few years left with them. But anyway, it's been your boy Panda, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.